All right, we are live here in Austin at Markuson Park for American Legion Baseball coming up here at the top of the hour. I'm Jay Paul from AlbertLeeLive.com. Welcome to the broadcast, and this is game number 153, I believe, since August. And event. We did 15 events as well, from everything from the 3 choir, 3 orchestra, and 3 band concerts to the homecoming coronation and prom grand march and graduation, and then the rest are all games, but you can find them archived at AlbertLeeLive.com for free watching whenever you want. 12 different sports, in fact, we covered this year, and robotics was one of our big surprise hits with almost 2,000 people watching that. Brought to you by great local businesses like GT Window and Door, Gutters by GT, Cento, Mr. Sandless, and by ServiceMaster by Hyatt. And we have links to those businesses and their online information on this website, AlbertLeeLive.com. Another solo production today, as my daughter's still on vacation in Duluth with other family. And so, hey, we appreciate you watching in, and be sure to tell family and friends about us, especially far away family, so they can listen to the games and events that are important to them for free. We also archive every game and event for rewatching free at any time, like I said. And to advertise with us and shine a light on local students, as well as getting your message put out to thousands of people on nearly 200 broadcasts a year. I think I'm going to go for 200 next year. So 150 just ain't enough. But you can call me at 507-402-1600 and ask a question on this very website, AlbertLeeLive.com, too. For more information about the American Legion, Post 56 of Albert Lea, their Honor Guard, or any of their events, or the Bar and Grill, or Freedom Rock, or whatever it is, go to AmericanLegionPost56.com, or you can find them on social media, too. And we do VFW games, too, this summer. Post 447 of Albert Lea is on Facebook as well, so you can check them out. I got a conversation with Post 56 manager Jay Anderson coming up. Anderson, I always want to say Jay Anderson. It's Jay Anderson, and also Sam McGill, my player profile, coming up here after a break on AlbertLeeLive.com. Mr. Sandless in Albert Lea refinishes any kind of floors without sanding. Guaranteed adhesion, guaranteed satisfaction, best warranty in the business. Outdoors, they'll refinish decks, fences, furniture, concrete, and more. Any type of floor indoors like tile, slate, laminates, concrete, asphalt, ceramic, and more. Call local Mr. Sandless, Troy Irvine at 507-391-9100, or check them out online, MrSandless.com. Manager Jay Anderson and the American Legion Post 56 squad here. You're 3-2 on the year. Tough loss in. It's been a week since you played a game.
Crazy. Yeah, we had a little bit of practice on Sunday, and that was it. A few guys showed up for that, but otherwise, yeah, that's the challenge of summer, is a lot of distractions, a lot of work, and trying to get guys to get here. And like I say, hopefully they'll pick it up where they left off. These guys are resilient. So.
Stewartville, the high school team, won the state championship, right?
Well, they went to it, but they won the district. They won the section.
But
you
took them to the end there.
Well, we had them. Yeah. We did. It's a situation where we had somebody in the game just to let him pitch and see what he can do in that situation, because come next year he's going to need to be able to do that. So. Yeah. So life lessons are hard sometimes, and that was one of those games.
Yeah, but yeah, you learn more from losses than wins.
Well, especially in that situation. I mean, it was a situation where normally we would have went to Davis to close or somebody like that. But again, you got to see what you got and learn through that. And that's I think for Sam, he was in there 3 innings, and that was just a situation where
he only gave up 1 hit, and he still.
Yeah. But walks and an error will get you there, and that's our biggest thing. Make routine plays. Don't give up. Give a lot of walks, and then take good at bats. And we usually win, but that was a night where we were good all the way to the end. So
tonight, Austin here in Markuson Park. What are you expecting from them?
Don't know. I don't know who they are this year so much. I mean, they're not the same as they've always been. They're always. I don't know what they've got for players or what they've got for recruits around the area. I mean, some of these schools have a tendency to get a lot of Legion pull. I don't know if they got that pull this year. I know Winona's. They were a 4-15, 14 team. Against us in school ball, and then all of a sudden they're 7-0, 6-0 over here because they get the ability to recruit Winona State players that play for the summer that are age eligible, and they get Winona Cotter players that are there. So all of a sudden, your marginal team becomes a good team. So I don't know what Austin's got at all. I know that whatever's legal in the books, that's what they usually got, and that's what we go with. And they have the ability to do that, but we'll just show up and play, and hopefully Preston can throw strikes, and we'll be good to go.
You got your ace on the hill, so that helps.
Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it right now.
Right.
You bet.
Good luck, man.
All right, thank you.
I've got a suggestion for a place to eat that has culinary masterpieces. Cento in downtown Albert Lea. Wood-fired pizzas, fresh salads, rich pastas, and indulgent desserts. They all come together for a meal everyone will love. And if you're craving something sweet, they just added gelato. The cafe up front is open until 3 daily. Cento offers weekly specials. They've got a full catering service for you. Dine in or carry out at Cento. Open Monday through Saturday at 201 South Broadway Avenue, downtown Albert Lea. Player profile here before the game in Austin with Sam McGill, who is, you just got done with your junior year, right?
Yep, junior year. It was
Big senior
year.
Now.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Onto our senior year, it's insane.
So
yeah.
What, you played 3 sports?
Yep, 3 sports.
What, can you... remember some highlights from the year? Baseball's got to be one.
Yeah, no, definitely. We had a really promising school ball year this year. Coming just short on Mankato West there to go to the second championship. But
Thought you had that one.
I know, I thought we did too, and we played hard. We got football coming up senior year. That's what my eyes are looking at here. I'm excited for that. I can't wait. We got a lot of talent. My grade's strong here. We're going to have a lot of seniors.
Yeah. Yeah, and hockey too. You did well in hockey.
Yep. Yeah, we got some talent in hockey too, and I'm excited and should see where we go here.
So football's your favorite, but what do you? I think it looks promising this year. I'm not saying you're going to win the state tournament or go to state.
Yeah.
But if you could get over 500, that'd be huge for Albert Lea football.
No, I know what you're saying. I think people should expect us to go over 500. That's my expectations, and I think we can easily start off the season 4-0, and we're gonna have a solid team here.
Limited number of bats here for American Legion post 56, but your family was on vacation, I think, for a week. And you got jobs and people. It's hard to get everybody together. But before the Stewartville game, you were like 4 for 8. That's a pretty good average. And you had tied for the team high in with 4 runs. You had a couple RBIs. What are you thinking when you come up to bat?
When I go up to bat, honestly, trying not to think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just going up there and trying to put a nice hit out and play, and just give my team a chance to do the best as we can. And always, I like to hit the ball far too. If I can bomb one out there, that's my favorite.
Yeah, I've seen you do that in the high school season, so it's always fun.
It's fun.
What do you like better, playing in the field or pitching?
I have a lot of joy going out on the mound and playing, but first base has always been my home. I've played that since I was 10 years old, 9 years old, so got the same glove I've had for 4 years and don't plan on giving it up.
Do you have any pregame rituals for all the sports, like baseball?
Yeah, saying a prayer. It helps me.
For all sports?
Yep.
Okay.
Just saying a prayer, it helps, and it's just helpful, and put it in God's hands.
Sure. How, you have a favorite teacher of all time in Albert Lea?
All time in Albert Lea?
Could be kindergarten,
I don't know. I had a really good math teacher in 6th grade, Miss Hunley. Got a couple good teachers now, but yeah, I'd say her. She helped me a lot.
What music you listening to? Who's your favorite artist?
My favorite, I don't got a favorite artist, but I listen to a variety of stuff. I listen to some rap, some Christian music, mix, country, whatever. Kind of just whatever I'm feeling that day.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. Yeah. How about a favorite movie star?
Favorite movie star? I like Adam Sandler. I'd say every movie you watch, you can't help but laugh.
Yeah. I was gonna say you can't go wrong with it. Favorite athlete?
Favorite athlete? I know that sounds like every other answer, but probably Justin Jefferson. He just plays tough. He plays.
It's hard to beat him too.
I know he plays cocky, and it's fun to watch.
What do you? Are you looking to college yet? I know you're.
We'll see where it leads me. Football, especially. I've gotten expressed some interest by some schools here, so we'll see where my senior year leads me, and I'm excited to see.
Hey, well, good luck. You're fun to watch, man. No matter what sport you're playing, you really do put it all out there. That's good to see.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, man.
Hi, this is Adam, your local business owner at GT Window and Door right here in Albert Lea. Start the new year with a fresh look for your home. At GT Window and Door, we specialize in high-quality windows and door replacements that enhance comfort, style, and energy efficiency. With financing options available, including interest-free plans for up to 18 months, it's never been easier to upgrade your home. Visit us online at gtwindowanddoor.com to schedule your free estimate today. Let's make 2025 the year you fall in love with your home all over again.
You have a brand new house. The construction has left a giant mess of dust and dirt. Call Service Master by Ayat today, 877-945-0993.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
We have, it's dark here. We need to hit the lights or something. My far away cam, my whole field cam is just dark. I don't know. Well, now there's a cell with rain that's right near us. It might pass over us or by us here. So once that's gone, maybe it'll be better. But 7 o'clock start time, you might want some lights on here, but they don't have them on just yet here at the park in Austin here. But let's go through the lineups quick here as it's going to be Preston Smith, the ace for Albert Lea, going. He was voted top pitcher in the high school season, and he's continued impressive form throughout this summer. Summer numbers for him: 17 2/3 innings pitched, 19 hits, 9 runs, but only 3 earned, 14 strikeouts, 5 walks, 1 wild pitch, 1 hit by pitch, 1 caught stealing. His ERA is 1.58, and so he is a good one, and he's going to be facing Jonah Klein, the second baseman, and leading off. Tyler Carter is the center fielder, batting second for Austin. American Legion Post 91. Bob Lillis, the first baseman, will go third. Hayden Quitmeyer is the pitcher. He'll go cleanup batting, and then Benton Perkpile is the catcher, batting fifth. Cody Peterson is out in right field. He'll bat sixth. Seventh is Dylan Wenzel, the shortstop. Casey Denzer in left field is batting eighth, and Keegan Dunholm is the third baseman, batting ninth. Only 2 on the bench for Austin, Joey Schulte and Shea Gustafson. And when Austin's out in the field, Quitmeyer, what is he? I got to write his name down here. I got all the other, just forgot to write his name down at the pitcher so I can keep his stats throughout the game. But he'll be facing Cooper Kermis, center fielder. Batting first, Leighton Yost will bat second. He's a shortstop for Albert Lea. Post 56. Graham Goskison, the third baseman, batting third. Cleanup is Sam McGill in the first baseman. Preston Smith pitching, batting fifth. Sixth is Easton Shuey, batting seventh, playing out in left and batting sixth, rather. Ethan Steeler is the seventh in the lineup. He's playing out in right field. Brody Rassler, the second baseman, will go eighth. And Griffin Richards batting ninth, and only 3 on the bench for Albert Lea, so not too deep on either bench. But Andrew Westang, Cohen Drescher, and Angel Diaz are on the bench there for Albert Lea. Post 56. Can you even see that? I have it zeroed in right. The lower part is the home plate, but it is dark. And if we go with my other shot, that's a little closer. It's like Batman. It's a little unleveled there, but they keep hitting it's tied to the netting in the back here, the backstop. And so sometimes that gets knocked around and my level is off a little bit, but we can see it anyway, close up. And then when we get a hit, we'll take a wider view and see if we can find out where it went and track it that way. Tiger Pride Youth Football Camp next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at the Gus at Hammer Complex. 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders from 9 to 11 a.m. 6th, 7th, and 8th graders from 11:30 to 1:30, with 9th through 12th graders from 5:45 to 8. It's open to youth entering grades 3 through 12 in August. They've had some football practices here for the upperclassmen this week. Kind of affected yesterday's game in a way for the Legion. They were supposed to be in action, but had to move that game to next Tuesday. And according to Tiger head football coach Paul Dunn, this camp will make football fun for the youth, focusing on basic football skills from all positions. Each participant will be given a camp T-shirt and sports drink or water daily. Each session ends with a game of ultimate football Following the camp session on Wednesday of next week, athletes will be provided with a meal courtesy of the Tiger Football Boosters. And students should wear a T-shirt, shorts, and tennis shoes or cleats to attend camp. They're going to have a punt, pass, and kick competition, too, in the youth and middle school camps, with awards presented at halftime of the first varsity home game this year, late August. The cost is $40 for the 3-day session. Financial assistance is available. Contact Coach Dunn, paul.dunn@alschools.org. And you can enroll now for that camp next week. Do it now online at alschools.eleyo.com. There's other things, too, we have to talk about here. There's the dance. They have fall tryouts for the dance team in the Alberley High School gym. From 8 to 11 on August 12th. So it's coming up here on a Tuesday, August 12th at the Alberley High School gym. So if you want to get into the dance team, Farron, my oft-time helper here and the producer and camera girl, she's was on the JV dance team last year and expecting to be on the team again this year. But, yeah, keep that in mind. August 12th for tryouts on a Tuesday. I don't know if you're automatically in if you were on the team last year or what's going on there, but I think she has to audition or try out. And then there's another rugby skills camp coming up in Albert Lea on August 5th. Actually, July 15th at Brookside Field by the Water Tower. It's grades K through 6. It's a one-day camp on the 15th of July, so that is next Tuesday. Yeah, and also then August 5th at Jim Gustafson Field at Hammer Complex from 5 to 7 both nights, $20 per participant. The Rugby Skills Camp designed to introduce youth in grades K through 6 to the exciting world of rugby and help them start developing an interest in the sport, led by the dedicated upperclassmen. And we'll talk more about it coming up here. We got to go to a break on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Stay up to date on Tiger activities by following Albert Lea Live on social media. See what's on tap for the week and check out daily game day graphics to always know what's happening. You'll also get fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated and leave a comment with any questions for quick answers. Follow us at Albert Lea Live on Facebook, Instagram, and X and catch all the action on AlbertLeeLive.com.
You have a brand new house. The construction has left a giant mess of dust and dirt. Call Service Master by Ayat today, 877-945-0993.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
All right, pausing there for the anthem and getting ready to go here and expecting maybe a rain shower here. Hopefully that won't affect too much here. It's just a small cell. It might even skip by us here. Let's hope for the best on that. As, like I said, it's dark. It's a dark view. When you look at that angle, and the up close is a little brighter, but hopefully this cloud cover passes by and it gets a little lighter, or maybe they hit the lights. But back to that rugby camp, again, next Tuesday at Brookside Field and then August 5th at Jim Gustafson Field. It's for K through 6, led by the upperclassmen that went to state in both girls and boys rugby this year. Lost in the championship games, but, well, what a fun year it was. And they'll make it fun and low-contact environment. Kids can learn the basics of rugby, including passing, rucking, tackling techniques. Through fun and engaging activities, participants get to taste of the sport while building fundamental skills and understanding the game. Players should bring a water bottle and wear cleats or tennis shoes for that. So we are about ready to rock here. As Albert Lea, the visitors batting first, and the numbers I have do not include the Stewartville game last Tuesday. It was a road game, and I usually get a box score from the team, but I did not receive that. I asked. I didn't want to be a pest. So I have numbers from the first 4 games as far as averages and stuff. And Cooper Kermis coming up. He's batting 187 this summer. with 4 runs scored and an RBI. Also, he has a triple. 7 strikeouts, 2 walks, and a steal. He'll lead off. And the center fielder facing Hayden Quitmeyer. The Austin lefty getting his warm-up tosses in, as you see. And, it's tied to the fence and that netting, and it is starting to sprinkle, I guess, on some folks. Wind picking up a little bit. It's just a really little spot of rain. Shouldn't last long. And, wow. Quitmeyer's last warm-up was way off, way high, and hit the backstop. But now the wind, if it does pick up, it moves the backstop netting. As you can see, it's kind of in fluctuation there. But we'll do our best. And I did not know that was going to bounce around like that. But anyway, once we get a hit, we'll look at the wide view. As it is raining now, Kermis up to bat. Like I said, we're not expecting it to last long at all, and then we'll hopefully lighten up a little bit on our picture. As Quitmeyer's ready to go, the lefty winds and fires, and we are underway. Foul ball, strike 1 to Cooper. We stay dry up here anyway in the press box as people run for cover a little bit. Those that aren't already under the awning here and behind the plate are, got some umbrellas out there, and that is outside and low for ball 1. 1-1 to Kermis. As we are underway, it just got raining just as we started here, and top of the hour, and that's going to be ball 2. 2-1. To Big Cooper. It's raining hard now, and I was kind of surprised they didn't just delay it until this passed through. If anybody looking at radar, you can see it's going to be a quick burst, and a 3-1 count now. As the rain continues, you can hear it in the background. And now you can see it on that camera. Oops. We lost that view. I'll have to run down and rescue that camera. I did not expect this heavy rain like this to begin with. Maybe go back to it, but it's just a monsoon now with a 3-2 count to Cooper Kermis. Here's the payoff pitch to the leadoff batter, and he puts one in the air right side. And it's out of play. So another foul, 3-2. It stays. Yeah, it's probably going to stop raining any minute here and be out of our way. It was just the tiniest little spot on radar. Had to go right over the ballpark, of course. Here's the 3-2 again, and he walked him. So a leadoff walk puts Kermis on. With nobody out, and up comes Leighton Yost. Yosti is 181 average with 2 runs scored and an RBI with a double and 1 strikeout in his 11 at-bats. He's got a runner at first. Nobody out here starting the ball game in Markuson Park in Austin. And time is called. It's all muddy at home plate and pitcher's mound and around the infield. Everybody's going to get muddy cleats. They're going to take a break here, which they should have done to begin with. But we'll go to a commercial break and be back with more coming up here on AlbertlyLive.com.
Hi, this is Adam, your local business owner at GT Window and Door right here in Albert Lea. Start the new year with a fresh look for your home. At GT Window and Door, we specialize in high-quality windows and door replacements that enhance comfort, style, and energy efficiency. With financing options available, including interest-free plans for up to 18 months, it's never been easier to upgrade your home. Visit us online at gtwindowanddoor.com to schedule your free estimate today. Let's make 2025 the year you fall in love with your home all over again.
You have a brand new house. The construction has left a giant mess of dust and dirt. Call Service Master by Ayat today, 877-945-0993.
The man, the yellow van. Service Master.
That's box 4-3. Just come on up and see us, and we'll give you a ride. Thank you.
All right, they're putting some tarp out. I rescued my remote camera, and we're just going to have to go with this view. At least we got the full field view, but a short rain delay here with one batter in the record book walking, Cooper Kermis, after fouling a couple off on 3-2. So they're going to tarp things up here, and sun is already shining. Rainbow off in the distance. You can see it off on the right-hand side of the screen there. Brilliant colors. As soon as I get it out there, it's going to stop raining. And I'll just have to rip off everything off the field, and we'll get going again. But there's puddles out there. I don't know if they're going to try and maybe do some grooming. But it poured rain. I'm surprised. If you looked at radar, you knew it was just a small spot, and it would be over soon. I thought for sure they would just delay the game for 10 minutes or whatever it took. But they started it, and we went one batter in before the home plate umpire had enough. It really poured for a while there, but I've given you all my information here, so I guess we could break and give our sponsors a chance to talk to you about what they've got going on here on AlbertlyLive.com. And a rain delay at Markuson Park in Austin. One batter into the game.
Stay up to date on Tiger activities by following Albert Lee Live on social media. See what's on tap for the week and check out daily game day graphics to always know what's happening. You'll also get fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated, and leave a comment with any questions for quick answers. Follow us at Albert Lee Live on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and catch all the action on AlbertlyLive.com.
You have a brand new house. The construction has left a giant mess of dust and dirt. Call Service Master by Ayat today. 877-945-0993.
The man in the yellow van, called Service Master.
Well, the sun is shining, but it's still raining. You can see the raindrops falling on the cement part of the stands to our left and to the right, which is not covered by the awning over here that we have. Of course, I'm in the press box, so fully covered there. But they're not going to have the tarps out very long because the sun's out, and before long it'll stop raining and we can get going again here. One batter in. It'll be Cooper Kermis on first after walking, and Leighton Yost up to bat with Graham Goskeson on deck facing Hayden Quitmeyer. Again, quick rain delay. We'll be back to action here on AlbertlyLive.com.
I've got a suggestion for a place to eat that has culinary masterpieces. Cento in downtown Albert Lee. Wood-fired pizzas, fresh salads, rich pastas, and indulgent desserts. They all come together for a meal everyone will love. And if you're craving something sweet, they just added gelato. The cafe up front is open until 3 daily. Cento offers weekly specials. They've got a full catering service for you. Dine in or carry out at Cento. Open Monday through Saturday at 201 South Broadway Avenue, downtown Albert Lee.
And we again have our rain delay going on here in Austin at Markuson Park. And not unexpected, but very intense for a while there. It was pouring rain on all the way through Cooper Kermis's at bat. Trying to see if I can set up this remote cam now that it's, I could go back out and set it up again because it's dry and it's working still. Let me see if I can get this working here with another break coming up on AlbertlyLive.com.
Mr. Sandless in Albert Lee refinishes any kind of floors without sanding. Guaranteed adhesion, guaranteed satisfaction, best warranty in the business. Outdoors, they'll refinish decks, fences, furniture, concrete, and more. Any type of floor indoors like tile, slate, laminates, concrete, asphalt, ceramic, and more. Call local Mr. Sandless, Troy Irvine at 507-391-9100 or check him out online, mrsandless.com.
All right, so this is our wide view. And here is now the remote cam that I moved up from the backstop netting. It was getting blown around anyway when the wind kicks up, or if anybody hits a foul ball into it, it affects the view that it has. So basically, it's a little closer up to some of the outfield catches. We'll try that. For balls and strikes, we'll go with this one here. As you can see, the tarp over home and the pitcher's mound. And I do not see any more rain now on the pavement over there to our left or right. So I think we're close to getting the tarps off and getting things going again here from Markuson Park with Cooper Kermis on first after walking, leadoff walk. Several 3-2 pitches. He fouled a couple off and then got the walk. And Leighton Yost, before he could even see a pitch, they called it in the monsoon that we had for 5 minutes or so. And back to live action now. And there's a busy week here. We have more VFW baseball tomorrow at 5 from Hike Field. Excuse me. They're let me get my schedule here in front of me. They play Rochester JM at 5, and then they'll play Friday. That was a game that was added. I forget who they're playing, but it'll be Friday. I think it's a 6 o'clock game Friday at Hike Field. They do go at VFW team to Winona. They're the number 1 team in the district. We were tied with them until we lost yesterday to Northfield at home here, or Albert Lee. But that'll be a double-header, 1 and 3 on Saturday in Winona. It's a long car ride over and back and 2 games. That's a day. We unfortunately won't be carrying that, but we do have their Sunday game, their season finale against Owatonna at 5 at Hike Field on Sunday. And we'll also have, after today, we have one more Legion game, and that'll be next Monday. And they'll wrap up their season next Tuesday, regular season, with a makeup game from last night that couldn't be played because of a lack of players for Albert Lee. Had so many things going on. There were a couple of different high school events or things going on. I couldn't understand the whole thing. I know there was a football practice or something or a meeting, and a lot of the guys wanted to go on that. They're fired up about the football season. You can imagine they had some success last year, and they got some promise for this year. Again, talked to Sam McGill pregame. We're not expecting a state tournament bid or anything. We'd love it. We'd take it. But I think we're just, working on 500 for Albert Lee football. And that would be a big success if they could get over the 500 hump. So taking off the pitcher's tarp. And they'll have some repairs to do or additions of some dirt dry or whatever they've got. I don't know. But it's going to be a little bit, I guess, before we get going. As you see, the businesses, the sponsors up in the upper left corner, rotating every 10 seconds to a new one. Some of them are out-of-town businesses. I tell you, the more local businesses we get, we'll push those out-of-town ones off of there, and it'll be all local. We'd love to have you on board at 507-402-1600. That's the number to call. Leave a message for me, and I'll get right back to you, and we'll discuss options. We have several, and would love to have you along. Mostly you're used to radio. I know I was in radio for 43 years, and it's great business. It's great industry. I loved it. It didn't love me as much as I loved it, apparently, because I kept getting let go. But now into streaming and loving every minute of this, because I went from doing 50 games a year to 150 to 200 games a year. And for a sports junkie like me, that is just heaven, man. Can't beat it at all. And it's exciting. These Albert Lee 10th and 11th graders now they've got some talent with them. I'm not saying they didn't have a lot in the other ones, but the other grades up above them, but they're excited, and parents are excited, and coaches are excited about this young crop coming up here for varsity action in all of the sports. Heck, girls basketball did well. They went on a winning streak last year that had not been done in decades. Boys also basketball had a winning streak going for part of the year. The football team won 2 or 3. I can't remember. It was more than they'd won in a while. The hockey teams did well, of course. Girls a little bit better, but they lose a big cog in that wheel with Mika Sykos graduating and others. But should be still a tough squad, a tough out, as they say. And we did some rugby, and we did golf and track and field events, and planning to do more of all that next year, too. Some swimming, too. We did girls swimming. I don't think we did any boys. I know they were low in numbers for the boys swimming team at Albert Lee, but we'd love to add them. And especially if you can get a business to sponsor each sport, because that's the only way we can do their postseason, the section games. We get charged a big amount to do those by the MSHSL. So if you could help out and be a sponsor here at one of our levels, a team sponsorship is included. And so right now you can have your pick of that level. That would be anything. The upper level is football, boys basketball, and girls and boys hockey. Any other sport is at the middle level. And I can fill you in on prices and things if you are interested. But they come with, those top 2 tiers come with a team sponsorship. So if you've got a favorite team, you can be their sponsor and allow us to go do their postseason games. Otherwise, we can't afford to do it. It is a substantial fee for streamers to do section games. Oddly enough, they let us go to the state tournament for pretty much nothing. But we can't do video because they have Channel 45 and they have their own entities there, and I can understand. But hopefully they'll change the laws here and allow us to do video and audio at state tournament games. But we're just working on just getting into the postseason and need the sponsors for each team. So if you can help us out, that'd be great. 507-402-1600 is my phone number. I'm the main sales guy here in Albert Lee territory. We have Northfield.com and also Faribault.com, FaribaultLive.com and NorthfieldLive.com are our other 2 entities, and looking to expand in the Big 9 as well. So it's exciting times coming up. And this, my boss, Lance Reister, he's out of Northfield. He's been doing it up there for 4 years now, and they've got it down pretty good. I mean, they're going to add some cameras to Albert Lee's mix that are really going to blow your socks off with some of the different views. We can get basketball in the gym and in football and hockey. And we have the kids from Tiger Vision class that help us out running cameras and doing production work here. And they're going to love it because it's joysticks. It's like playing a video game. Switching cameras and moving them around. It's going to be fun as we get more and more technology. But that stuff ain't cheap, so we need sponsors, and we'd like to keep it free on our website. We don't want to go to a paywall, so more sponsors the better at 507-402-1600. So I lost my Hollyland cam. It needs to dry out a little bit. And what is this? Network bandwidth issues. Uh-oh. Well, that is not good. Hopefully we can stay on here as they get the tarps off, and we'll get rolling here soon, I would think. They're just trying to dry out the pitcher's mound as much as possible. But look at that home plate area is just a mess. So they might have to tackle that as well. Maybe I'll just go silent here, and we'll just watch them and their progress and come back when they're ready to go here at Markeson Park in Austin. It's American Legion Baseball on AlbertLeeLive.com. So they're dealing with wet issues, of course, out on the field, pitcher's mound. They haven't really worked it, so I'm not sure. I mean, there's puddles out between first and second. Just off of first, on the way to second, there's another puddle. The home plate area is just a mess. And it's going to get worse as people tramp through it and dig in. And I don't know if there's going to be a game or not. And just kind of in a holding pattern here at Markuson Park. Somebody's on a phone out there. I don't know who they're calling, but Joe Ciola's out there. He's a longtime name for Austin baseball. And talking to Jay Anderson over there, off to the right of our screen. And the umpires. But nobody's doing anything to the actual dirt and mud. So I'm not sure if there's going to be a game, how long it's going to take to get going, or what's going on here. And then we have connectivity issues that are lurking here. It says bandwidth issues. So that might be a little herky-jerky as we broadcast here. But no indication of not playing, but no indication that they're going to be getting anything going. Our PA announcer is now going out here on the field, too. You'll see him. He's coming in from the left. He's going to talk to him and ask, what's going on? What's the plan? It poured rain for 5-10 minutes here, and they should have just delayed the game because I saw it coming on radar and I knew it was going to hit Austin. I didn't know it was going to hit the ballpark, but it was going to hit Austin in some way, shape, or form. And it was just a heavy monsoon of rain for 5-10 minutes, and that's all it took to put this field in jeopardy here. So I don't know what's going on, but hopefully we'll find out soon. Until then, we'll just keep the camera here, and I guess you can listen to the tunes as they're playing them here from the press box. But our announcer guy's coming back, so maybe he'll have a word coming up. I know they're hauling the tarp away. That's Joe Ciola hauling the tarp off to the right. Can't see it on the screen. Look at the muscles on Joe Ciola. That thing is heavy. It's wet, for one thing, and it's a big, the tarp that was over home plate. And he's manhandling it off to the right. So I think that's positive that they're going to try and play if they're already trying to put away the tarps. But the mess remains, and how much damage is that going to do to future games here? Because the Greyhounds play here, and there's under 14 teams that play here. There's other entities that play games here. They're going to move it to Riverland Field 2 is the word I get here. So we're going to have to pack up and see if we can move over there and get it set up.
All right, fans.
Riverland Field 2. That's on the other end of town, but we'll see what's going on. It's just such a mess. You don't want to do any more further damage for everybody digging in for 7 innings of a game or more. And the damage that could do the pitcher's mound, the home plate, the infield, it's just not worth it. But they're going to try and move everything over to Riverland, which is not being used tonight. And that's a nice facility over there, too. But I'll see if I can get over there for game time. Until then, we're done here on AlbertlyLive.com.
Hot dog, hamburgers, and popcorn. Feel free to do so for your trip over to Riverland. Thank you.
Okay, is there anything I need to grab for Riverland?
Probably not.
Okay, I'm going to grab his iPad, and I think...
Because you won't have to... Somebody can run the scoreboard. There won't be any... announcing or anything there.
Oh, it's field 2.
It's field 2.